Wow, hello guys. Hello, Kimmy from Top Hats, Legs, Frazzled. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Oh my goodness, the weather has been just absolutely insane, has it not? Wow, it has. Well, we got to keep legs in our prayers for more. I was looking at what went on in Arkansas. My goodness. Frazzled, thank God you're out of that house. Can you imagine? Ugh, makes me sick thinking about that. That's horrible. So I think tonight, what we are still in jury selection, but there we have been getting some updates and some stuff that I felt was worth checking out. So I thought we'd take a look at that. It's always hard to try to figure out. There's one thing that's kind of bothersome, but I think we did talk about this a little bit the other night with the grandparents of JJ, biological grandparents, but adopted aunt and uncle. And so that makes a difference. And it's really a sad thing. But the law is the law. What do you, I don't know. I can't decide how I feel about it. And I don't know, from my understanding, they don't even have an actual um, decision yet. Oh, Frazzle, you're getting more? Oh my goodness, you guys. Yikes. I hate that. I'm so sorry. Sheesh. Oh gosh, Frazzled. That's terrible. Everybody, please keep everybody in your prayers with this weather. There's actually so much horse shit going on. It's about all I can do to. It's going through Kansas now. Wow. Right. Yeah, hopefully it will break up. Oh, goodness. It's terrible. It's scary. Well, let's keep praying and see what we can do. I mean, Mother Nature is very unpredictable and very fierce. Yeah, I planned on really going really deep into that tomorrow. I did hear that just not too long before I came on. And it absolutely disgusts me. Yeah, I was gonna, I definitely wanted to talk more about it tomorrow because I just heard about it and it's disgusting. It absolutely is disgusting. And what I hope is that I have always said 100%. I don't believe in anybody being canceled. I don't think that's not the American way. It's not. I don't even know why. But I don't even care. It's because these people, like, these internet morality police people think that they just harass people. That's what they live for, is to take someone down. You know what? I've said it very much so. Mallory offends me. She always has. I've said very little about it. I just simply don't watch her. Never have. Don't care for her. I do not think that she needs to be taken down. I don't think anybody needs to be taken down. It makes me really disgusted. Hey, Gabi. That's exactly, you know who it is. Well, I don't, nonsense was said. That's why I did that one live about nonsense that night, because she was telling people to do it. That makes me, I can't stand her. So who is it? I can be offended by something. So what? That doesn't mean I don't think that I think anybody should be. Oh, wait. Got 90 in the app today. So I got 2 window units. Oh, oh, I see. Oh my gosh. I get you. I hear what you're saying now. Right. That was all contrived, I believe. She went there with an agenda, and I think she makes me sick. I think I don't care for her. I still think she should be allowed. Everybody should be allowed, if you ask me. Hello, Chelsea. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I think I'm going to start with something here. This is an interview with the grandparents. Right, legs, and they think they're so damn funny. They absolutely make my blood boil. It's been their entire motive. Oh, I can't. Oh my God. What? Oh, frazzled. See, I didn't know anything about. Okay, I had know nothing about that. Wow. Regardless, I think that just because people don't like you, it's. I'm not about canceling people. You don't have to like them. That doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to watch them. Why can't I watch somebody because you don't like them? It's bullshit. That's exactly, you know what? And that's what I want to talk about tomorrow. That's exactly what I want to talk about tomorrow also, legs. Yep. Exactly right. You know what? See ya. She probably does need some downtime, but I'm also thinking, I'm looking at different platforms as well, because I think this is bullshit. She has a lot of people that want to watch her. It was 100% a setup. I believe it was. I think so. And those people should, yeah, they're probably celebrating. And you know what? It's disgusting. I don't know how many times I hear CUNT all over the place, and absolute foul, nasty things. I think she should go to a different platform. I do. I'm going to look at doing that myself, honestly. All this bending over backwards to a bunch of fucking trash is very disgusting to me. Yep. Yep. It's exactly right. Way bigger than, well, I don't know most of these people. I know Nonsense for sure was advocating for people to do it. It is. And see, people never get it because you know what? Whenever they think it's all well and good, but you know what? Someday, when you want to go out there and say, oh, nobody's allowed to do anything I don't like, at some point it's going to come back to something you do like. Well, then what? This is, how many people just thought it was so funny? Trump wasn't allowed on this platform, not allowed on this platform. Just keep that shit up because at some point it will. You don't have to like people. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I'm definitely gonna try Rumble myself. Yep, I do. I am gonna try that. I don't, I really tried to, at least even do some things on Facebook. I just hate Facebook. I just don't care for it. And I can't even force myself to go over there anymore. Yeah, I think definitely tomorrow I want to try to dedicate the whole thing to. It's very frustrating for me. I do, but I'm going to just cancel it. I don't even care to go over there. And I would try to make myself, but I don't want to. I'm definitely going to look into Rumble myself. And I hope that Molly does. I hope she does. She was so close to 100,000, seriously. And the people who want to, that pull this shit, they're not anywhere near that. And they never will be because the only thing you're doing is hate bonding. You're all these people took in Mallory who didn't like her. Really? Now she's all friends with that whack job over in Canada, whatever. These people are, I think they're creepy and fucking weird as shit. I don't think they should be taken down. I don't believe in that. I never will. And I think this is a really disgusting thing to happen. I think it's absolutely sick. And whoever is celebrating tonight, shame on you. Shame on you. Who the hell gives you the right to decide what other people get to watch and listen to? It's not your fucking business. Stay the hell out of my fucking business as far as I'm concerned. I can like whoever I want to. Because you don't like them? Really? Shame on you people. Shame on you. That's exactly right. They don't even like each other. They don't. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Really? How far is that going to end up getting you? Hey, Wandering Spirit. Yeah, it's really sad. It's un-American. You know what? We are allowed to say what we want to say. And it's more so telling somebody they can't say something as much as telling me I can't watch something because you don't like it. I don't care for a lot of things. I'm extremely offended by GD, so I just stay away from it. Does anybody really care if I'm offended by that? No, they don't give a shit. You are allowed to you are allowed to use the Lord's name in vain. You are allowed to be atheist. You're allowed to do you can do any of that stuff you want to. I also just choose not to watch it, period. That's just the way shit is. Why can I not watch Molly because you don't like her? That's how that works. They're all fucking fired up, pissed off because she makes money. If somebody wants to give her money, how is that your business? It's none of your fucking business. It's so, God. Don't tell me what I want to watch. I don't want to watch pornography. I don't want to watch people saying GD. So I just don't. They're there. They can be there all they want to. Oh, it just pisses me off. We actually, just before I came on, we have Roku. So Mr. Snotty found Rumble is on Roku now too. I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention to what happened with what's that guy's name? That I think he's a damn weirdo, Alex Jones. I think he got taken off. I'm not even sure if he did or not. I'm not quite sure what happened. I know he was in court or something. Well, I thought he was just weird. I mean, I thought I really never watched him. I watched channels that made fun of him, and I thought it was funny the way they made fun of him. But if he did get taken off, I don't think he should be taken off. No one should. Why does somebody get to decide what I fucking get to have and get to? Oh, hey, Rizzo's wife. I don't think, no, my understanding about Rumble is it just simply does not stifle free speech. That's my understanding of it. I have not spent a lot of time on there, so I don't know that. Hey, friend, how do you like all the bullshit going on in this damn world? My God. I'm sorry for Molly, but I've been a subscriber with Dre McCrae since 2016. Molly said many lies about Dre. It was wrong, but I am sorry for. Right. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You know what? Wondering, this is the whole point. I never tried to tell anybody that they should like Molly or should not like Molly. I've always said there are things that her and I disagree about. There are a lot of things that her and I agree very, very much about. I also know that she can make me pee my damn pants laughing, 100%. But my problem with it is, to me, you shouldn't be allowed to be taken off regardless. I think there's a lot of people that I think so. Rizzo's wife. That's I've been wanting to go there probably with those ideas myself. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'm allowed to have my own opinion about things no matter what. And whenever you shut people down, you are not helping anybody. You're not. How is it that we can't become, how do we, but this is, in my opinion, I need to be very careful because I know it causes all kinds of grief, but this is what happens whenever we decide that, because even the media wants to give you what they want to give you. They don't want to tell you the truth about everything. They give you their agenda. So as long as, no platform will allow anything other than, what's real ridiculously fucking stupidly popular right now, which is everybody acting like a damn idiot, then that's all you get to know about. You only get to know their side of it. That's where it's a problem. Media, in as a rule, the reason we have the freedom of press, the whole purpose of that is that the media is supposed to be watchdogs for us people, so we get to know about things that politicians are doing and what what people are doing, what's going on. But they play a bigger damn game now than even politicians. They're worse than anybody. And again, same thing. Anybody who is celebrating what has happened to a president right now, even if you don't like him, this is not okay. This is not okay. Not in this country. We have changed as a country. We don't like what you have to say, so you shut up. We don't like this person, so he's not allowed. That's bullshit. This has never happened to another president ever. Does anybody get that? Is it really okay with you that, oh, I don't like him, so it's okay? Because guess what? I fucking hate dick-sucking motherfucking Bill Clinton. Hate his fucking guts. But guess what? This would not be okay. So everybody wants to celebrate because I don't like this, so it's good, okay?
We're going to lose against that.
No, I'm not. Babe. We need to be very careful. People have got to start understanding. There are many people who do things that they should not do. I don't agree with it. Every single president could be brought up on some kind of charges. This one, let me tell you, is really fucking weak. Really weak. But people in power, he could have brought up Hillary Clinton with all of her damn having her own damn server. Does that not bother you? Even if you like her, you're really okay with her having her own server? If you work at McDonald's, you're not allowed to do that shit. It's crap. You cannot say it's okay as long as I don't like them. You have to be careful about that. Because you know what? I have to say, whoever is supporting this, whatever the fuck we have in the White House right now, okay, well, then I think you're stupid as motherfucker. That's my opinion. I think that I don't support it, but I'm not going to tell you not to support it because that's your right. We all have that right. All of a sudden in this country, we're not allowed to have a right of an opinion. If you like Donald Trump, then all of a sudden you are racist, homophobic. You're just, I don't even know what the fuck. God forbid you're happy about damn decent gas prices and peace in the Middle East. And don't be happy about that because I don't like him. Because the media told you not to. The media told you this, told you that, what they wanted you to know. And this is what's happening. Same thing with all these platforms. I don't like you, so you got to go. It's bullcrap. I think it's wrong. Well, America's has already been going down the wrong path for a long damn time, I can tell you that. And yeah, that's exactly what we're looking at. This is what I'm saying. Keep asking for something and you just might get it. You just might get it. Where, like in China, right? Where you get information they want you to get, and that's that. We're already going there. We don't like him, and so you don't get to hear what he has to say. That's what we're doing. So everybody with their cancel culture, you know what? Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't even know what kind of phobic there, it just never ends. I don't know. I don't care about, I'm not a phobic of it. I'm a phobic of phobics. Just do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit what you do. Stay out of my business. I'll stay the fuck out of yours. It's as simple as that. It's all designed to divide us. It's absolutely to divide us. There was a time when we could actually, agree to disagree, and we can't do that anymore. We cannot agree to disagree. We agree that if you like this, then I don't. And you know what? I am almost positive. I am absolutely positive that everybody has the same good-hearted, decent intentions. Almost everybody. I'm pretty sure they do. But they made us decide that we can't like each other if we don't go along with their agenda. And it's really sad because I don't think that people dislike each other as much as they think they do. I don't have any idea what you wrote there, but right, yeah. Well, I'm phobic about people that want to get in everybody's business and decide what I should be able to watch and can't watch. I'm not down with that. No, that's 100% legs, 100%. Right, like they haven't gotten away with all kinds of shit. And they just continue to and go around with their. I can't listen to them. I'll just be a bull in a china hutch whenever that shit comes out because I can't listen to it. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox here. Yeah, I was really afraid that because I'm nerves right on the edge on this. Because we do have an evil, vile cult mom on trial, or well, we're in jury selection. So, but I did want to show you. This is an interview. Oh, 100% Chelsea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't put your let me have you have your ideas and beliefs. I have mine. Just stay out of it. Stay out of it. Yeah, they think they're funny. Trump very well could have had that stupid bitch in prison, but yeah, I definitely would love for schools to stay out of the idea of telling people what to think. Teach them history correctly, and that would do us all a hell of a lot of good. Because then people might know how much we are, how bad shit is. If they knew our history, they would know how bad we are right now. But oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, I'm gonna show this interview with JJ Vallow's grandparents. Um, Legally, technically, his aunt and uncle now. So this is where this issue is, and it's really sad. But what do you do? I don't know, Rizzo's wife. I used to think that I used to love that man, but I don't know. He has disappointed me here as late. Oh, let me see. Okay. Oh,
for your love and care of these kids. That makes you guys witnesses. Has the prosecution suggested to you that you might be called first? And then it doesn't matter what Lori wants, because once you've testified, you can be in the courtroom and you can just stick it to her.
You know, this case has been so emotionally hard on Kay and I. And these rulings by Boyce is it's upsetting to us. But you know, I have to believe in justice, and that's our only hope. You know, if we can't be in court, which I don't understand why we couldn't be in court. Lori and Charles always made it known that we were the grandparents. Kay is the legal grandmother. She's an aunt. And Lori knows that. Lori herself, we've got her own video on, you know, calling us grandparents. And so I don't understand it. And I hope that this is, I just hope it's right. You know, I want the justice system to bend towards the righteous. And I just feel like that this is, there's something else. I don't know what it is. But you know what? We will be in court, or we will be outside of the court. And they can't keep us from talking outside. And I just want justice. I want justice served.
you know, I guess I'm really struggling with this one because, like I said, biologically, that is definitely the grandparents. As far as, and so what's happening is that, you know, when in a lot of cases, well, in most states, a witness can't stay in the gallery because until after they testify, then they can go in the gallery. But what we saw in Dick Murdoch's case, that they didn't do that there, which was surprising because that is actually the way it normally is. But there's always an exemption for certain family members, and it would be for grandparents, but it's not for aunt and uncle. Because they adopted him, that is they're legally the aunt and uncle. It's really sad because these people have made provisions to stay there. You know, it's costing them a lot of money to stay for 10 plus weeks in Boise. They are the reason that everything got, who knows how long shit was going to go on. Chandler PD did not do anything about what happened to Charles. Gilbert PD ignored him. Everybody, if these two had not insisted that somebody produce that child, how long were these two going to get by with just taking out whoever the hell they wanted to? I don't know. I would hate to be this judge, but actually I feel this judge has made a lot of bad calls in this situation. Not having cameras in the courtroom, I disagree with that 100%. As citizens, as tax-paying citizens, we have a right to a seat in every single courtroom. And I don't agree with this at all. But, you know, here we are. Okay, just had to run my mouth for a minute more about it.
And I I just don't understand it. So I'll
Larry,
just be there.
I have a
and
question for you. There is this, Brian Enton was in court today, and he said there is this, overflow room where the media watches through the monitors. And effectively, that's the only public access to this courtroom. It's beside the actual courtroom. So theoretically, you would both be allowed in that room. And then comes today the information that Chad Daybell's lawyer was in there. I wanted to get your reaction to knowing that he's there watching in that room. It's the same room that you would be in as well if it were the only one you could be in. Would you struggle with that? Would that be tense? Would it be difficult? What are your thoughts on that?
I'd have a difficult time with it. I truly would. If we're not allowed in the court, then why is Pryor in the court? And there again, it's the judge's ruling. It's going on. So I don't know what's going to happen. Am I happy about being in a room with him? Hell no.
Are both of you prepared for your time
agree,
on the
Chelsea,
stand? Are you
very much.
do you have the resolve? Do you know what you're going to say? Do you feel strong and optimistic about being on the stand? I know, Kay, that's definitely going to be something you're going to be doing.
I feel strong and optimistic, and I just hope that I am not too nervous. I don't want to be nervous.
You'll be fine.
And
I'm right there with you, Jaguars. Believe me, I just barely got started on this because I am damn mad. Yep. I'm with you.
I want to look her in the eye. I want to look her in the eyes, and I won't turn away. It won't be me to turn away. But I just, to be able to see her face to face is the first time since March of 2019.
Do you, Kay, do you have any feeling as to whether there's more culpability from Chad or from Lori?
I don't know. We're not privy to information like that. I mean, he and I have our own speculations that, but I mean, we don't know. We speculate like everybody else does. So, I don't know. I think I just can't see how one isn't as culpable as the other. I think they're both 50.
The other question would be, now that Idaho has decided, Larry, that that the firing squad is a legal method of execution, and Chad, death penalty is not off the table for Chad Daybell. Is that something you want to see? Do you want to see a potential firing squad if he's convicted and if they choose the death penalty?
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider.
Abso-damn-lutely. I couldn't hold myself back. Right. And I would love the firing squad. Do you know the military, their execution style still is hanging. Yeah. Firing squad, though, fuck yeah. Beautiful. I would love to see that. With a whole lot of butt heads. By the way, these are all for fair use. I think I'm good if I don't play a bunch of fun music, but I'm okay with that too. Okay, Kimmy, I don't know what the hell that's about, but what? Okay, I'm gonna act like I didn't see that because I do want to throw in really quick. We need to keep Jerry's dad in our prayers. He really is. He's struggling. He's home. He is home. I talked to her, but he is. You know, it's going to take patience and prayers, and I think he'll get there. But they are struggling some. Poor thing. I feel really bad. Right. I know, because nowadays, if you do protest, if you're not a thug and you protest, then you're going to get in trouble. That's another reality. Yeah, me too, Gabi. Me too. I feel really bad. Yeah, I don't appreciate not being able to see, like they said, though, that's one of the reasons I wanted to play that his attorney is allowed to sit there and watch everything that's going on. And the grandparents can't. It is our right, Jaguars. It is. You know, people don't realize that. I mean, I have the right to go down to the courthouse every single day and sit in on any trial I want to. We do have that right. We always have. And see, too many times they want, you know, just like with COVID, they're going to take a lot of things away with COVID. They're never going to come back. Just like 9/11. I'm going to have to walk barefoot on a nasty fucking airport carpet for the rest of my life because of 9/11. Thank you, motherfuckers. It's not helping a damn thing. That's the way it is. That's what they do. They whittle away at your rights little by little by little. I don't agree with it. Do not agree with it one bit. Exactly, Jaguar. Right. Yep. Absolutely true. It's irritating. Yeah, I don't agree with it one bit. I don't. And it's not even just whether I agree with it or not. It's our right. We have a right in every seat in every courtroom. We just do. We pay for every bit of that shit. See, people always are like, oh, want to complain about this and that. The fact is, we pay for that shit. We own that shit. It's ours. We own these son of a bitches telling us what the hell we can and can't do all the damn time. Until we really understand that fully, this is what we're going to get. You know what? Oh my God, legs, let me tell you. That seatbelt shit, let me tell you, sets me into fucking fits. My car is going to harass the piss out of me. I don't care if it's a law or not. Guess what? My fucking car doesn't need to tell me that I have to. I'm allowed to fucking break the law and take my fucking chances. Seatbelt thing sets me into a motherfucking tizzy, let me tell you. Guess what? We have a truck so old, it does not harass us. And guess what? I do not fucking wear it. And I won't. Put me in fucking jail. Don't make my car beep, 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 beep. Really? Fucking blow me. I don't have to put up with that shit. Seatbelt one is the one that sets me into a bigger fit than anything in the whole wide world. Oh my God. And out of just complete, utter defiance, I'll even let my car ding me all the way to fucking bullshit because fucking jaywalking is against the law too. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Arrest me, but don't fucking sit here niggling at my neck all fucking day. It's my car. I paid for it. I shouldn't have to have this shit beeping. Yeah. That was a trigger one for me, Legs, because that one just sets my ass on fire. At least we don't have that one that automatically just strangles you as soon as you get in. Oh my God. Well, that's wild, Kimmy. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't. That's absolutely gross. Right. Well, they kind of already did in a certain way, Jack Wires. They harassed people based on their ATM usage on January 6th. And your house is listening to every damn thing you say. They know what I'm thinking. Let's pretend they don't. They do. Right. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Legs. Believe me. And if nothing other than sheer spite, don't fucking tell me what to do. I don't like being told what to do. At all. Oh, good God, yes. Yep. I laughed so hard. You know what I'm going to have to do? Okay, when we get done with this, you guys, I'm going to show you a video that I think is absolutely hysterical. Oh. Yes, it surely was. Hey, DC. Okay, we're going to look at... Okay, here we go.
The trial even started, in walks John Pryor, and everyone was doing a double take. Like, people were even questioning, is that John Pryor? Is that Chad Daybell's attorney sitting down? And the first thing he did is start talking to reporters that were there to cover Lori Vallow Daybell's trial. It was so bizarre.
And he was dressed casually, Ashley. He had Doc Martens on. The whole thing, it's a strange situation in this little side room.
Can I ask a quick question? You guys weren't able to see the jurors' faces, right? And Lauren and Brian, both of you can jump in on this one as well, because a lot of what we do is we assess, how the voir dire goes, what these jurors look like and sound like, because the public isn't allowed to see them. Only people in the courtroom can see jurors, and that's supposed to be you. And even you're not allowed in there. So how are you assessing what you're like? I guess you can only hear their voices. Like, how's it working?
That's basically it.
Yeah, you hear that they're calling them by numbers, and some people are actually, I noticed, writing the numbers down, trying to keep track of them. And then you can tell, for the most part, not always, for the most part, perhaps whether they're female or male. And that is it. You don't see them. You just hear them. You hear them answering questions.
And the strange thing, Ashley, and I haven't covered cases in Idaho, but the judge has the discretion to cut the feed when he wants to keep things private. So when they go personal with the jurors, or when they discuss motions in the case that they don't want us to know about, suddenly the feed just turns off for like even hours.
Yes.
It's so strange.
It is, and people wonder. At one point, I was like, "Are we on lunch break now? What are we doing?" And then it came back on. It
Yeah.
was very strange, off and on.
So can I
all
ask
day.
you guys one more thing? A lot of times in court proceedings, the journalists, you guys, get a look at the physical appearance of the juror, and you can tell the gender and the race of that juror. And that can be very important because sometimes jurors are stricken with peremptories that are not legal, meaning sometimes jurors are stricken because they are black or white or male or female. Are you able to even follow that? Because if you're not allowed to see them, what are you allowed to know?
It's just the voices, right?
Yeah, the voices, nothing. No clue as to any of that. Absolutely not.
And we'll have to stay in this little room through jury selection, and then apparently I think we'll get to go in the courtroom once things get going with opening statements. So then we'll be able to see
Right.
them. But now we're kind of in the dark on that.
Not even the sketch artist is allowed in the courtroom. They're doing sketches from the same projector that we're seeing.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com.
So that was yesterday. Or last night, rather. I just thought it was interesting to see what it is that they're allowed to see, which is nothing, basically. It's not. I don't like it one bit. I will tell you right now, I do not like it. What I wanted to play is, so Nate Eaton is there from East Idaho News. And so he's doing a segment, Courtroom Insider every evening. So I just wanted to play that one real quick. Yeah, it's really pathetic. Can you believe that? Like, yeah, the sketch artist can't even look. No, it's wrong. It really is. It very much makes me angry. But I just wanted to do Nate Eaton's from today. And we'll just go through it. I haven't watched it already because it just barely happened. Okay. Then I'll show you something funny that I think is hilarious. Oh my God. Yep, give me a hog slapper and I'll slap the shit out of him. For sure.
Let's see, what's today? April 4th, 2023. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm monitoring the comments. Let me know the questions you have too before we get going. I'd love to hear where you are watching from, which state you're in, which country you're in, wherever you're at in America. Please comment below. I'm Nate Eaton. Welcome to Courtroom Insider, day 2 of Lori Vallow Daybell's jury selection. And what a day it was. There's a lot to go over of what happened today in the courtroom. And are we any closer to getting to that magical number of 42 jurors in the pool? Once we get to that number 42, they can start striking and we can get down to 18 and we're ready to go. Opening arguments are ready to go. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the sketch artist, some of the images that came out of the hearing from today. We're going to talk about the victims, JJ, Tylee, and Tammy. I have a real special story about Tylee, that one of her family or friends sent me from Arizona. So I want to share that with you and show you a picture of Tylee and talk about the victims. The big question a lot of people have today: did the
Well, Kimmy, I know he's in a hotel. He doesn't live there. So it does look pretty wild for sure. And it would be really weird if he hung up stuff there. No, it's not. No, because they're still in jury selection. So it can't be. But yeah, it does look pretty wild, doesn't it? It looks super wild. This is where, because this is going to be the best we get every day as far as once a trial starts and stuff. And this guy has been instrumental also in this whole thing. He is the one who went to Hawaii and found them. I really like this guy a lot. But anyway.
The judge rule on Larry and Kay Woodcock being in the courtroom? No, not yet. We do not have that answer yet. Hopefully we will get that answer tomorrow, perhaps, because if opening arguments start Thursday or Friday, the Woodcocks want to be there. They're arriving tomorrow in Boise, and they want to know if they can sit through that and be in the trial. So I would imagine that will come down hopefully tomorrow, and the judge will decide if Larry and Kay Woodcock can be in the courtroom. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, we have a full, complete write-up. We've covered this for the past week or so on eastidahonews.com, so you can head over there, and we can talk about that. So here we go. First thing, emails from you all, messages. I thank you for keeping in touch with me and texting me. I realized that last night, do you ever have some words that you just can't say? Like conscious for me. It's really hard for me to say. Conscious. When police arrived, the person was conscious or unconscious. We all have our words. Let me know what your words are in the comments. Like the words that you just can't say. That was me last night with voir dire. I said it, voir dire. That's how you say it. And I know that's how you say it because I sat through all day of jury selection yesterday and multiple other hearings where voir dire was talked about. But last night, I mispronounced it. I said voir dire or something like that. And I heard about it from you all. So thank you for your messages. Voir dire. Voir means true. It's a French word. Dire means to say. Basically, speak the truth. So when the prosecutors and the defense attorneys are questioning potential jurors during voir dire, they want them to speak the truth. As Rob Wood said so many times yesterday and today, brutally honest. Be brutally honest with us. We want the full truth. Voir dire. That's what that means. I got another funny message from someone who said, can you please position the lights so that we're not getting shots up your nose?
Mispronouncing.
And I thought it was from my wife. I am not good at taking selfies. I always go like this. I look up because I want to get rid of my double chin. So anyway, I hold the camera up. So I hopefully the light is positioned a little bit better today. Final note before we jump in. It is National Hug a News Person's Day. And we all of the reporters in the courtroom this morning in the overflow, somebody mentioned that and somebody there said, oh, let me take a picture of all of the reporters together, a big group hug. But we weren't allowed to take photos in there. So we talked about doing it outside of the courthouse, but we never got around to it. I want to let you know that someone came up to me as I was walking down to my car for lunch and said, it's National News Person's Day. Can I give you a hug? And she gave me a hug. And I just have to say that I just want to thank you all for your support because I wouldn't be here, literally would not be here if you didn't watch and you didn't read. And so I appreciate that. And I appreciate what you do to follow, to keep up on the news, not just this story, but other stories. Or if you just met me today for the first time, my name's Nate. I'm a reporter. I've been reporting the news 16 years. 8 years ago, last month, I moved my young little family to Idaho Falls, Idaho, to start a news website. And with the help of some incredible people, it's taken off.
Me too, Jack.
And
I like them a lot.
that's why I'm here, just to report the news to you. So let's talk about what happened today. Here we go. Jury selection day 2, April 4th, otherwise known as Hug a News Person's Day 2023. Here's where we're at. We had jury selection today. I want to tell you what the courthouse is like. This is not like the other courthouses I've been to, but it's similar. This is in a much bigger city than the Fremont County Courthouse. Where do we stand right now? Voir dire of individual jurors, and also remembering Tylee, JJ, and Tammy. This morning I went down to the courthouse and I shot a video to show you what type of facility this is. You've seen the Fremont County Courthouse where Lori comes and goes, and so many of you have been like, Nate, why can't you show us Lori? Like, why can't you show us when she's coming and going? Because it is so big and they have such secure entrances that we're not able to see. And the jail is not hooked onto the courthouse, so we just wouldn't know. So I want to show you this quick little video. I shot it this morning. So let's go live, not live. Let's go on tape to Nate Eaton for this report. Here we go. Good Tuesday morning to you, everybody. Nate Eaton here, coming to you live outside the Ada County Courthouse in Boise. I'm going to scoot back. I'm right by the road, so I hope you can hear me. I wanted to give you kind of an idea of what things are like here this morning after the big crush of day 1 yesterday. It's a lot quieter this morning. Of course, court doesn't start until 9 o'clock today. So I'm here a little early, a lot early. And we're hoping that today we've got to get that magical number of 42 potential jurors. And once that happens, the defense and the prosecution will start striking those jurors until they get down to 18. There's going to be 18 jurors, 6 alternates. So they need to build the pool up to 42 out of hundreds and then whittle it down again. We're at 17. And today there will be 3 groups of 15 who come in. So you're looking at 45 potentials today. Obviously, a lot of those will get taken care of and removed. But there's a chance, very slim chance, in my opinion, that we'll have a jury today, most likely tomorrow. So let me show you what things are like out here. This is the courthouse. If you've never been to Boise, obviously much bigger than the Fremont County Courthouse. You can see there's some media tents over on this side and over on this side. I would imagine that once the opening arguments start, there'll be quite a few more media members here. And then over here is where the media park down the street. And we go inside those doors. We're not allowed to film inside. And there's an observing room right off here over on the right.
I have to say how funny I find this because, you can tell how cold it is there. Or, you get the idea from that it's very cold. And so I just want to say how funny it is to me that, well, first of all, Mr. Snotty and I were in Boise in December of 2021, just a little over a year ago. And it was damn cold. Holy shit, it was freezing. And what cracks me up is that, so he's from a much smaller area, obviously, Boise's a capital and whatnot, and how big that looks to them. Well, what's funny is that when we were in Boise, how crazy it was to us, how small it is. It's just funny. I mean, it really is small, in my opinion. Even there, I took pictures of myself, I think. Oh, no, that was in Savannah. Savannah is where they had rocking chairs outside on the sidewalk. But this Boise kind of really reminds me of that kind of thing. So anyway, it's just funny how he's telling us how big it is. And it's not big to me, but Anyway, my 2 cents there.
Where we all sit and we watch a broadcast from the courtroom that's on the 4th floor, somewhere up there. Once the actual trial starts, after jury selection is over, we'll be able to go up in that courtroom if we have a reservation. But if not, we watch from an overflow room here. Anybody is welcome to come down and watch and get a seat. You just have to reserve it the day before on the website. Someone asked, where will we see Lori? Lori, they have not announced where she goes in. I'm sure there's a very secure entrance that she enters along with the prosecutors. It's not out here. She doesn't walk in that morning. She doesn't walk in these main doors. So we're probably not going to see much of her. This is a very different setup than the Fremont County Courthouse, which is a lot smaller and historic, honestly. And they, walk her back and forth to the car where she comes. So I don't know if Lori's here this early. She's probably on her way. The jail is about 10 minutes away from here. And they bring her over here. And that is where she will sit all day as they try to pick a jury for this case. So that's what we've got. That's what we've got today. I'm going to be posting updates all day long, eastidahonews.com, on my Twitter. The number of media outlets here, I would say there's all the Boise media is here. We're here from Eastern Idaho. The NBC and the ABC from Idaho Falls were here yesterday. There's Law and Crime is here. Court TV's on the way. There are a couple of People Magazine, a couple of other outlets are here. So I think as the trial progresses, you'll see more of that. Unfortunately, we can't have a camera inside the courtroom, as you know if you've been following the case. And so we're going to bring you the best we can. We have a sketch artist in there. We've got updates that we're posting as often as we can. And we just want to keep you all apprised, because obviously I can tell where you're all watching from. Ireland, UK, Canada. Let me know where you're watching from. I love to read through. Watching from the UK. It's amazing to see how many of you watch this. So if you have any other quick questions, I'll answer them quickly. I got to go get in line. You can see there's a line forming in there of people that come to watch. There's also, I think they said yesterday there were 5 jury trials. So there's more than just Pennsylvania. Hello, Pennsylvania. There's more than just Lori Daybell here. There's jury trials and other things happening. And so that's what we're dealing with. The weather's not bad. I've heard in Eastern Idaho, those of you watching in Pocatello, Chubbuck, you're dealing with major storms. We don't have any, although it's chilly this morning. It's a little chilly. I mean, I'm from East Idaho, so I know what cold is. It's not that cold, but it's a little brisk spring morning. The weather's supposed to warm up here very soon. Connecticut, oh, good to see you. Thank you all so much. All right, any other questions about the trial? Oh, someone asked if Colby is here. Colby is not here. None of Lori's family's here. None of Chad's family's here. None of Tammy Daybell's family is here. I imagine they may come and go as the trial gets going. Larry and Kay are on the way. Last night I inadvertently said Lori and Kay. I meant to say Larry and Kay, so apologies for that. Looks like we might have some. Okay, looks like these are other judges and attorneys. They have a separate entrance here. All right, well, Salem, Morgan, how are you? Washington State, good to see you. Thank you all, and okay, I'm going to head inside, head over to East Idaho News, my Twitter account, Nate News Now. I'll be tweeting all day, the updates. And tonight, 7:30 Mountain, join in, live, Courtroom Insider, breaking it all down for you. Trying to keep it as interesting as I can without a camera in there, because who wants to see this face? Have a good day. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching that. So I shot that this morning just to give you an idea of what things are like in the morning. If there's a line, no, not really. If you're in the Boise area and you want to come, there's still plenty of time. You can go onto the website, the Ada County website, and reserve your seat and then come in here. I'm getting questions about the audio files. Every day, at the end of the day, we are hoping to post the audio files. What we have to do is request them from the court. It's $60 a day. Once we get them, I will turn those around and we will post them on the East Idaho News YouTube and my Facebook page. We have not yet received day 1, yesterday's, and we haven't received day 2. So I wish I could play you audio clips from today and yesterday, because there were a lot of interesting moments, especially the prosecution and the defense questioning potential jurors. but I can't because I don't have them. We're not allowed to record. I'm hoping that during the trial, so how this works is they bring in 15 potential jurors from a group. Out of the 15, the judge has generic questions. Can you be fair? Can you be unbiased? What would happen if, for instance, somebody today said, I am self-employed, and if I'm here for 8 weeks, I don't make any money. In Idaho, you are paid $10 a day for jury service. That's it. Your employer does not have to pay you. They can't penalize you, but they don't have to pay you. Some jobs do pay. Other jobs make you take PTO. If you're self-employed, this particular person, I believe, was a music teacher, self-employed, you don't make any money for 8 weeks. So she said, this is a hardship for me and my family. The judge dismissed her because it was a hardship. Another person, an audiologist, pediatric audiologist, she's got patients for 8 weeks. She said, well, it might financially not hurt me because my job will pay. I got to book 8 weeks of patients. I got to rebook them. That's going to hurt a lot of people. Well, does that technically qualify as a financial hardship? It didn't. So they kept her. But then later on, they questioned, and she knew a lot about the case. She knew a lot of specifics about the case. And so the judge dismissed her. So what you're doing is you're taking that 15, whittling it down to however many you have there. And then the prosecution gets to question, the defense gets to question. And then out of the 15, you might end up with 5, 6, 7, maybe 2. It all depends. Some don't show up. Some don't show up. So the group of 15 is really a group of 12. We'll get into the numbers in just a minute. But once we get all that audio, sorry. So the purpose of that is to say, after they do all that, then they go into private questioning that we don't get to see, such as you have a criminal record. You're convicted of rape, or you're convicted of burglary or something serious. They don't want that broadcasted to the world. That's kind of confidential, but they do ask, would that affect your ability to serve on the jury? Then after those private conversations, they come back publicly, and we see that maybe the number changed. Maybe it went from 9 down to 6, or maybe it stayed the same. And then today, yesterday they weren't doing this in public, but the Associated Press, kudos to Rebecca Boone from the AP, she emailed the court and said, we believe that part of this is being closed off that should not be closed off. The judge agreed. And that part that was closed off was the media exposure that the jurors have had. So today we witnessed that. They were all asked, did you see the Netflix documentary? Do you watch 2020? Did you watch the Dateline on this? Full disclosure, I'm a contributor for Dateline on this story. So I'm here representing East Idaho News and Dateline. But they asked that, and most said no, they had not. They asked, do they watch local media? And I got to say, Jim Archibald at one point said to one of the jurors, potential jurors, did you see the footage, the news footage of that reporter shouting down Miss Daybell in Hawaii? I don't think I was shouting her down. I think I was asking tough questions. Well, not tough questions. I was asking questions. How tough is it to say tell you where your kids are? Anyway, beside the point. So bottom line, when we get the audio, we're going to post it for you. And if you haven't subscribed to the East Idaho News YouTube page, we have 299,000 subscribers. I want to hit 300,000 subscribers tonight. And that would be so amazing if we could do it. So if you haven't, feel free to go subscribe. At least get us up to 300,000, maybe 300,012, and then you can take some off. Then we'll still be there. Okay, let me show you the artwork from today in the courthouse.
Guys, I am. I'm like, wow.
Okay, we are going to show you this. There is our sketch, our first sketch that came out of the court hearing from today. There's Lori with Jim Archibald and John Thomas. This is the same sketch artist we used yesterday. Again, if you missed my conversation yesterday, she is drawing these based off of probably the size smaller than a smartphone screen. Like, not kidding. It is a very small box that she has. You see that box in the corner of your screen? That's about the size she has to draw a sketch in the courtroom. So this, where you see me now, she's drawing that sketch based off of that. We're hoping that when we get in the courtroom, the actual courtroom, that she'll have a better view. So there's Lori. There's Rob Wood, the prosecutor from Madison County. And here we have Lori later on in the day. That is a laptop that her attorney Jim was using, and then obviously in silhouette, and then John Thomas, her attorney, on the other side. Okay, I talked a little bit about how this works. Multiple groups of 15 potential jurors. They're called in one at a time. Each group and they're given instruction, then the prosecution questions and the defense questions. After that, here's where we are at tonight. We need 42 potential jurors. Yesterday, at this time, we had 17. Tonight, we have 30. We need 12. Once 42 is reached, the strikes begin. Each side gets 12 peremptory strikes. So what does that mean? It means that tomorrow we could have that 42. And then those 42 are brought back, and the defense and the prosecution each get to get rid of 12 of them without cause. They can just say, you're gone, she's gone, you're gone, she's gone. Could take 30 minutes, could take an hour, could go quick. Once they get down to 18, that's the jury. 12 jurors, 6 alternates. And they will be there for 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks, maybe shorter. So that's where we're at. Once that number of 42 is reached, it will happen tomorrow. Now, we had some interesting stuff tonight at the end. So they went through 3 groups today. They moved quick on these groups. We went through 3 groups, and we gained 13 new people for the potential jury. Rob Wood, at the end of today, Judge Boyce said tomorrow he wants to do a group at 9, a group at 11, and a group at 2. Rob Wood objected to that. He said that he felt rushed today. They felt rushed by going so quickly. And he wanted 2 groups tomorrow and then a 3rd group on Thursday. The defense didn't oppose. They just said, whatever you decide, Judge. And the judge said, sorry, we got to keep it moving. He said that the problem is that these 30 people who know that they've made it, quote unquote, they can't talk about this to anybody. They can't watch any of the media. If they're watching right now and the judge found out, they'd be disqualified. So the longer you let these 30 people out there in the community, in the world, going to work, and everyone knows they have jury duty, and it could be for up to 8 weeks. Some of the jurors today, potential jurors said, yeah, my friend said it's probably for the Daybell case. The more problematic it becomes. So I think the judge wants to impanel these jurors, get them in the courtroom. They will not be sequestered, meaning they will be able to leave and go home every night, but they will be sequestered when it's time for deliberations at the end of the trial. They will be all stuck, most likely, they will be all stuck together until the verdict is reached. So there's where we're at. I think tomorrow at this time, we might have a pool. We might have a jury tomorrow at this time. What does that mean? The next day, Thursday, opening arguments, most likely. Of course, this is all up to the judge. It's all his schedule. So he might say,
I have a feeling because Friday, I think, is a holiday. It used to be. So I kind of get the feeling that it will be next week for opening arguments. That's what I believe. That's my thinking. If we all recall, I was so absolutely right about Dickie Murray dogs. Just saying. I know nothing.
If we have a jury tomorrow by noon, he might say, all right, defense, prosecution, get ready. We're starting tomorrow. Or if it takes till Thursday morning, he could say, we'll start Friday. It all just kind of depends. But what the process now is get to that jury. And that's what they're going to try to do. Now, I want to tell you some highlights from today. By the way, while I'm talking, please put your questions below. I want to get to as many as we can. And I apologize. Last night, my camera suddenly just shut off right in the middle of this. And I don't know why it did that. But today, just some key points. I mentioned the point from where Jim Archibald asked if they had seen that reporter shouting down Mrs. Daybell in Hawaii. One funny moment, Rachel Smith they really asked a lot about news coverage. She asked one potential juror, did you look at the news on your phone? And he said, no, I just have nerd stuff on there, like anime. A lot of people say they don't watch the news. They're not into the news. One potential juror works online and at home. He's on the computer all day. And so the question was, could you be able to avoid the news if you're online or read about this case? One person said that she cares for people with disabilities in the evening. She basically gets paid to sleep, she said. So she'd come to the jury during the day, and at night she'd have to go to work. And that was a problem. And so they can challenge these. I mean, if you go in and you say, yeah, I've watched Netflix and I've watched Dateline, but my mind's not made up. Well, the defense is probably going to say, you're out. The past 2 days, they have really stressed to each group, the prosecution, that in this case, would you, and I want to ask you this and tell me in the comments, let's say I tell you that a murder has been committed, but we don't know the cause of death on how the person died. Would you still be able in your heart to say, and your mind, that yes, someone was murdered? Or would you need a cause of death? They very much said that in this case, there will likely be evidence that someone was murdered, but we don't necessarily know how they died. They said there will be autopsy photos of children. And there have been a couple of these groups of jurors where when that is said, moms raise their hand and say, oh, I don't know. In fact, today, when that was brought up, a man raised his hand and said he witnessed a car accident as a child. It was a traumatic car accident. And ever since then, he's got an issue. He worries. He said it wouldn't affect my ability to be fair, but I would have flashbacks. I would worry. And they dismissed him to go. So they're looking at, childcare issues. And they continually say, jurors, we want you to be brutally honest. I'm curious if any of you would, I asked this question earlier, would you want to be on this jury? Now, if you're watching this, you probably have a divested interest in this case, but would you want to be on any jury?
Okay, I think we got what we needed out of that. Yeah, it is. You're right. I agree 100%. Yep. I agree. I think we got what we needed. So we're at 30 right now. We need 42 for before they get to strike to have what we need. So that sounds pretty good. I mean, based on how long they could very well have it tomorrow. I don't feel like they're going to start opening until Monday, but who knows? He even says Friday, but is Friday not a holiday anymore? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all are weird. Let me see what I've missed here. I know Legs said something. Yeah, you know what? I haven't, Legs. I haven't watched that. I got to be honest with you guys. What I have been doing, yesterday and today. So, Sleuth Mom is, she's streaming what do they call it? So the Letitia, I don't know how they're pronounce her name many different ways. It's Stouch, Stout. I don't know. That trial started yesterday also, and so they're not allowing cameras in the courtroom, but it's some type of a Zoom thing. That's not the right word, but I think that's. Anyway, Sleuth Mom is streaming that. And so I have been listening. I've been spending most of the day listening to that trial, which has had me just really, really wound up a lot. It's been very sad. Yesterday absolutely had me in tears listening to some of the opening arguments. And then today they actually started with their first witness, which spent all day. I've been watching that. She is doing a great job, Frazzled. She is. Yep. It's tough, isn't it? Oh my God. It makes my heart hurt so bad. Gosh. I was very wound up yesterday with that. So sad. Poor baby. Okay. You know what? We kind of thought that maybe he had. I didn't know for sure that he had legs. I kind of thought that he had based on them wanting him to, him being a potential witness. But then again, I don't think he's a great witness. Oh God, isn't it frazzled? Listening to that tape of that boy crying, God, it made me cry yesterday. Oh God. Yeah, see, I don't know if they're going to is that court then? I don't know. Yeah, it's really sad. I'm really not okay if it's not. Right. Right. Yeah, I know schools are out for sure, but there he I keep waiting for them to say, they won't be having court on Friday, but I'm not hearing that. Yeah, I do need to look into some of that. I just haven't. Right, we do too. Uh, Acknowledge Good Friday, absolutely. See, with this kind of political culture that we're in these days, it's really, I would agree, Brazel. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. So one thing I wanted to say, so again, I will just be, if nothing happens, I'm going to try to come up with, try to get the arrest affidavit. I think I should be able to get that pretty easily at this point. We're already at trial. If there was not court on Thursday, I'm going to try to get a hold of that and go through that. And I don't feel like we will have court on Thursday. I just don't. But, who knows? If not, then maybe I'll try to check out this Murdaugh stuff more so. I just can't break away from the Gannon Stout case. I can't. Yes, me too. Yeah, Jaguars, if you back up to the beginning of this live, you will see I was quite vocal about that. I'm very upset about it, very much so. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try. I'm going to just create a channel up there and try to maybe stream both, or I don't really know. I definitely am going to start a Rumble page though, because I don't like what I'm seeing on YouTube right now at all. And I never have necessarily, but I was really never all that involved in it so much. But I do, with what's gone on with Molly, I'm very disturbed by this. And I definitely want to try to look at different platforms, because it just really pisses me off. Oh, absolutely. I'm positive you could. Yep, probably Mr. Snotty more so. I don't think Fig has Roku, but we do. He actually does know quite a bit about it. I just know how to go to home and push what I need. Otherwise, I don't. If I have to re-sign into something, I just say, fuck it. I hate having to know so many passwords. It really drives me crazy. How are you supposed to be able to do that? I don't know. I know. That's why I'm. Yeah, Frazzled. Did you see that big? Yes, it sure is. And I don't appreciate it. I don't. Yet I hear, people saying GD and CUNT all over the place. And that's just apparently hysterical. Yeah, everybody always has to help me do something. Oh, so maybe you can suggest some.
I will try to put some links on your community page.
Okay, yeah. He said he will gather up some stuff and put it on my community page. So he's going to send you to watch another YouTube channel rather than mine. Just saying. Right, right. I'm not really sure, Gabi. I don't know. I definitely don't know everything. But I don't know. I don't know. Because you know what? The problem is people, my understanding is it's a ban, but I don't know that for sure, because then people are telling me about Airbnb, and I don't know anything about that. So I don't really want to say. I just know that people have been relentless. They've been relentless on her, and it really pisses me off. They're gone. Wow. See, that makes my stomach absolutely turn. No, you know what? No, he's going to do a video on it. He's not going to send you to watch somebody else's channel whenever he can have you watch mine. Yeah. See, I don't know what, I didn't watch that. I don't know what they're talking about with that. But personally, I just don't care, because it doesn't matter whatever they did. They have been trying to take her down for so long. And I find it just disgusting that you get to take somebody down when just because you don't like them. Right. What the fuck are those two going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? Right? Nonsense with all of your facts, your opinions based on facts. I think she's a lying sack of shit. I think that she did not, nobody called CPS. I don't think anybody has been calling the state about her boyfriend. That's so dumb. I heard a clip of Penelope saying that she doxed herself. Doesn't surprise me at all. She's a liar. She is a liar. My opinion based on facts is that she's a liar. She presents zero facts on anything. She tells you to go to her Facebook page. No, I don't want to. Right, Frazzled? What kind of people do this shit? Jag, she was absolutely set up. That is my opinion. Mallory went there for a setup. If you ask me, Mallory went to Savannah for a setup. That's what I think. I think every bit of engagement with Mallory was a setup. I tried after the thing with Molly last week or whatever. When was that? The week before? God. Because I tried to go and watch Mallory to see what she was saying about it. She was singing Smooth Operator. I got like 10 seconds. I'm like, I cannot with that one. I absolutely, oh my God. Seriously? She makes my fucking stomach sick. She makes me damn sick to my fucking stomach. Right. And I don't even know if that was even an honest foot in the door. Frazzle, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think she's done a damn thing, honestly. She went and took advantage while being welcomed into somebody's home. To me, that's exactly the kind of person that she shows herself to be on a regular basis. I think she's reprehensible. And did you hear? God, I keep forgetting this term somehow. Oh my God. Dead name? Is that what it is? See, I keep seeing this without pants, and I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And is it dead name, Legs? So this again is somehow something that is phobic of some sort. So if I understand this right, whenever Mallory said she would give $1,000 to anybody who came up with proof of whatever it was. I don't know who accused her. I don't know. But Molly came up with proof of what had happened when she was David somebody, I believe. Now I think she's saying that she didn't do that because David did this, which is who she, oh my God, her dead name. And that's also something that is, I don't know, profiling or whatever the fuck. I think this is what if I'm understanding this right, which, are you fucking kidding me? Because then I'm going to change my name to motherfucking Jackie Snotty. So whatever my legal name is, that's not me because that person's dead. I'm Jackie Snotty. I'm not that person. Is this, am I, see, this is what am I taking crazy pills? Is this fucking shit for real? I can't, how do you even say your death name? I think, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Oh my God. This is, this is what I'm saying all the time. I'm either taking crazy pills or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right? Oh my God. See, I feel so lost about this. I don't know about not wearing pants. I really don't know about that. So I'm just simply not going to say anything about it because I know nothing about it. I know that Mallory, in my opinion, she 100% set Molly up, and now she's out singing "Smooth Operator." I thought I could. I'm pretty sure I threw up a little bit in my mouth right then. God, fucking be kidding. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. Who wanted to have a family meeting? Oh my God. Somebody in their family? Oh. So people from YouTube started harassing people renting from Molly's Airbnb? I don't know. God, you guys, I feel really low. I don't know. And this person called a family meeting? Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't. Okay, well, so I don't know about any of this. I really don't. I feel very oh, this lady was sent. I feel the setup was with when I say this, I'm talking about Mallory. I don't know about this woman. Yeah, I don't know, Gabi. I don't know. I know nothing about this. Oh, so they sent somebody in there? Oh, fuck. What? And she didn't have pants on? I'm sorry I'm getting stuck on that. I just. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's why? Yeah, I mean, I just feel very out of the, I don't have any knowledge of any of this. Without, oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow is right. Got, as soon as I said that, I saw that you wrote it. Oh my, no way. Oh God. Yeah, it sure sounds like a setup. I was talking about Mallory because I have felt that, but oh, good God. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. See, these people are sick fuckers. They are sick, and they get to win. This is what drives me crazy. How are you allowed to do this? I don't care how you feel about her. I don't care. That is not the point. If I hated her, I would not be okay with this. Oh wow. Jelly Bean. I don't know who Jelly Bean is, but that's here nor there. Oh, good night, Rizzo's wife. Sorry. You don't want to watch my funny. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people might not find it funny. I find it fucking hilarious. She left the receipt for the spaghetti. Yeah, see, I have no idea about the spaghetti. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, Frazzled. Okay. I just feel extremely lost. I don't want to say something that I don't. Well, I'm not. I can't say something about something I have no zero knowledge of. I know that they have been on an all-out campaign to do this. 100%. I've known that for a while. I kept saying that. I've been saying it for a long time about nonsense. That's all she does. That's it. Oh shit. Really, ladies. I did not know it was about. Oh my God. They seriously sent somebody in there? Oh my God. Who does this shit? Well, they're going to, Frazzle, because who are they going to talk about? What are they going to do now? What the fuck are you going to talk about now, nonsense? What? What? You sat there saying how it's not okay for her to have a channel. How in the fuck is that shit up to you people? Oh, it pisses me off. Oh my God. Right. Yeah, you're right. No, you are absolutely right, Frazzle. Yeah. That person wearing a oh my God. A breathalyzer, like she's a crackhead. I don't care what anybody says. I've been around enough crackheads. I know who they are. I know what's going on. And that woman was a crackhead. You should have seen her. I was trying for the longest time to figure out what the hell she was doing. It took her like 45 minutes to an hour to get out of her fucking car. I kept thinking, what is happening right now? I was really interested to see what this person could be setting up. And it was a damn stroller for her dogs. That's all. And it took forever because she's talking to herself and she's doing every crackhead thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. Well, in my opinion, I don't feel like, again, just my opinion, I don't think that Bullhorn Betty has done Molly any favors either, because she goes in half caught. From my experience with her, I don't know her very well, and I've never subscribed to her. I've never watched her, but only based on Savannah, she went in there with all this knowledge that was not factual. Bullhorn Betty did. Although I only had 30 subscribers, I was on Quentin Simon from day one, and she went in there and she was wrong. She just was wrong. And I think that Molly took some of her, what she thought, or, I don't know. I don't know. I never agreed with what Betty was doing there at all. But again, I don't have to agree with her. That doesn't make her wrong or right. It makes her, me. But you're right. I mean, no, she didn't research. She couldn't have. Based on the things she was saying, I kept hearing her say things, and I was like, yeah, that actually did happen. I reported on it, actually. It did happen. So my idea, and I don't know this, my idea was it was close enough for her to drive to, and she wanted to go down there to it. She didn't know enough about the case to even go there, if you ask me. I feel bad because I think that, probably, I don't think that Bullhorn Betty has done any favors for Molly. I don't think she's intentionally done anything to her. I just think it's just her, the way she does things. I don't agree with it. But again, it doesn't make her wrong and me right. It doesn't. I just know what I do. That's exactly right, Jaguar. That's exactly right. You don't like him, don't watch. You don't want to give him money, don't give him money. That's 100% right. Who fucking cares? Why do you need to worry about something? If you don't like it, just don't watch it. Well, people will be after you because you support Trump. They will go after you for that. But in my opinion, Bullhorn Betty gives people a lot of reasons to go after her. That's, again, my opinion. I don't care for her, but you don't have to agree with what anybody does. That doesn't mean they're not allowed to do it. Plain and simple. I personally believe in traditional marriage between a man and a woman, but I do not believe that that's what everybody has to believe. That's what I believe. I don't go against anybody who believes differently. I don't. I do not go against. My religion is my religion. I don't put down other religions because that's not my place. If that religion works for you, to me, if you do something that you don't believe in, is when you're wrong. So with people who believe in something else, if they do something that is against them, then they shouldn't. And I'm never asking anybody to do anything. But if you ask me to do something I don't believe in, that's not fair either. Yeah, I don't believe that she did any, I don't believe she did any research on Quentin Simon, because she went there saying things that I already could disprove every single bit of it. But again, if you don't like her, don't watch her. I don't know. Okay, what are we saying about LB? I know that nonsense has been all over LB too, which seems really outrageous. It's actually quite weird to me that anybody attacks LB. They got her channel last. Wow, what? You know, I think quite honestly, Bullhorn Betty is somebody you really have, you either like her or you don't. I don't think there's a lot of middle road with her because she's very, I don't know even what the word is. She's just never been my kind of thing, period. Neither was Mallory. I love Justin. I love Molly. I just have. That works for me. That's my kind of thing. And I've never tried to put any of them down. Again, none of these people are anywhere near as big as Molly. See, this is what really is bullshit. I'm going to have to really look into this not wearing pants shit. I have no, my God. That weirds me out. This is a problem that you're not allowed to believe what you want to believe. I have never told anybody else, I believe this, so you have to also. But these people will say, I believe it, so you have to also. And I'm not going to fall for that. You do not get to legislate my fucking heart. And if I tell you I think something that I don't, that's when I'm fucked up. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't make me wrong. It makes me wrong if I'm a liar. Oh, it happened again right in the middle? Oh, good God. See, I just heard it happening when I was trying to listen to Charlotte after I was listening to that trial. Oh, good God. I didn't hear it. I was watching the one that went down the week before or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And see, this is what I want to know from anybody. Anybody who disagrees with me, I want you to, I would love to know why it's okay if I don't agree with the mass or I don't agree with you, then I'm wrong. When I can clearly say, I'm not saying you're wrong because I disagree with you. I'm simply saying I disagree. Why in the fuck are we not allowed to say that? I disagree with a lot of things. You know what? I don't agree. I believe in natural childbirth 100%. Do I say you have to believe that? No. That's what I think. I'm not out trying to advocate for anybody to do anything any different. I don't believe in vitro. I don't believe in it because I believe in God. I believe everything. I believe in God. And my belief is if you're to be pregnant, you're to have a child, you're to have things, God will handle that. I don't think we should fuck with it. It's the most natural thing in all of the world. It's a miracle. It's amazing. But I'm not telling, I have children who have been involved with in vitro stuff. Do I dislike them? That's what they believe in, and I support whatever they choose to do. But you can't tell me I have to believe something that I don't. It's not fucking okay. It's not okay. Oh, I heard it on Charlotte. I just don't understand. Does this mean that I'm not a decent person because I believe certain things? They do exactly, Frazzle. They do. They get everybody. This is what our country has come to all of a sudden. I am not for or against transgender. What I'm for is you do you, I do me. I don't care what you do. But don't ask me to kiss your fucking ass because you're a trans. I'm going to think about you the same way I fucking think about you. Period. You go to St. Jude's and make a big fat fucking asshole of yourself. I think that's disgusting. Whether you have a fucking penis or a vagina means nothing to me. I could give two shits about that. I think your behavior is gross. I think you let somebody welcome you into their home and you turned on them like a fucking shit ass, regardless of your genitalia. And then you want to use that against them. Because you act like an asshole, that's all okay. But since I don't even fucking know what she has. Because I don't fucking care. But you know what? You want to sing Smooth Operator because you took Molly down? You're a fucking disgusting fucking cow. That's what you are. You are disgusting. You are foul. Smooth Operator. You're fucking gross. You're fucking gross. Right. Why can't they just, my God. Oh my God. Me too, Jaguar. This has me so fucking angry. It has me so angry. How do you do this to somebody? That's her livelihood. Oh my God. And I will tell you something I have tried so hard my whole life to do. My whole adult life. You know, when I met my stepdaughters, it was extremely important to me to never, and I to this day have not, ever said to them, I know how you feel. Even my ex-husband told me one day, you know what, you are going to be so good for Fred's daughters because you know how they feel. And I said, I will never, ever say that to them. When I lost my mom, the one thing I could not stand was everybody who said, I know how you feel. No, you fucking don't. No, nobody knows how I feel. I'm sorry. And I had to just be nice and say, oh, thank you, because I was a very respectful child, always. I know you can't believe that, but I was. All I thought was, you don't know what I had with my mom. You don't know what my mom meant to me. Nobody knows. And it's fucking not okay. There is not one bit okay here. And I have struggled with this with Molly because I cannot say to her, I will not say to her, hey, I know how you feel. I won't. I can't. Because I don't know how she feels. And it makes me sad because my heart breaks for her. My sister stopped by yesterday and she was like, we need to send flowers. We need to do something for Molly, Jackie. Oh my God. And I'm like, I know. And to me, I'm like, not even trying to be some kind of ram up in everybody's business. But it does break my heart for her. And how these people can just fucking, I can't believe they sent somebody in her B&B. Oh my God. I didn't even know that. Fucking sick. Jaguars, I'm telling you, Mr. Snotty watches, what is that thing called? That Fell thing that you watch?
Fell Army.
Fell Army. Pretty much always we are watching Fell Army. Well, there's no sound on the TV, but it's on Fell Army all the time. It's like America's Funniest Home Videos. Hey, Justice Jane. Yeah, I've been trying so hard to stay out of it. And then it's hard enough to hear about this child crying on a video today, or yesterday, ripped my fucking heart out. But I just am so against cancel culture. I am so against this. I do not care if you hate somebody. That is not your right to take them down. It is not. You don't like them, don't watch them. Right, Gabi? See, oh my God, I can't. All I ever said to my stepdaughters is, I'm sorry. I am very sorry for your loss. I am very, very sorry. And I said, one thing I used to think was, at least I had a great mom for the short amount of time I had her. I had an amazing mother, and that's one thing I can say you guys had. But I will not say anymore. I won't pretend I knew her. I didn't. I have no right to say anything like that to them. I feel like I knew her because I know them. And I many times kind of talk to her and say, I have your family now, and please help me to do the very right thing. But I can't stand when somebody says, oh, I know how you feel, or, this or that. No, you actually don't. And it's okay that you don't. I'm glad you don't. I'm glad that you still have your mother. I'm very glad. I'm very happy for anybody who does. But it is the most horrible thing. It was the most horrible thing until we lost a child. But exactly right. Everybody grieves differently, and that's their right. 100% right. And it's not my business to tell people how they should feel or how they do feel or what anything else. Like I always say, everybody kept telling me, well, your mom's not suffering anymore. She's in a better place. And I seriously so bad wanted to scream. I get it. She's great. Awesome. I'm not. Okay. This isn't fucking even about her right now. It's about me. Let's just be honest. I don't have a mom. So that's what that is. Congratulations. Now let's just move the fuck on. Okay. I felt all these things. And people are just saying, they're just trying to be nice and trying to be helpful. But I always find it hard to even say anything to people because what do you say? There's nothing okay about it. Nothing okay. There's no soothing words. I'm sorry. That's all you can say. And I pray that you Ryan Hall for the weather. Oh yeah, he's all about. Who knew that Weather Channel has funny videos? They do though. We've actually watched some really funny shit on the Weather Channel. I had no idea. I had no idea that anybody literally put the Weather Channel on just to seriously just watch. But yes, Mr. Snotty does. You know, I used to do it like if there was a storm coming, something specific, pretty big. No, you don't know what to say. And that was, you know, I never meant to be ugly to anybody. It was just the things in your head that you're like, oh my God, quit saying that. Because I mean, really the best thing to say is, you know what? None of this is fucking okay. It's not. It's not okay. It fucking sucks. Because that's reality. We do too. Another thing, he always has me watching plane crashes. I'm like, why? He travels all the time for work. Why on earth would he watch plane crashes? Because sometimes I see one and I'm like, oh, I cannot even. No. Walk the fuck out of here on that one. Oh. But he says I creep him out with true crime. He can't handle me watching Discovery ID. Yeah, stop. Don't even say that. My stomach doesn't turn. Right, because there is nothing. There is not anything to say. You're right. I don't either, ever. And I am really, really bad to ditch any funeral I can. They're still very hard for me to go to. And I swear, I used to say that my sister would read the obituaries to figure out what she was going to do that week because she likes going. I think she likes going to funerals. I don't know. I don't. But it's really the wrong time. I mean, just hit somebody when they're down. Seriously. Fucking sick. Tot mom. He loves to just throw that in very randomly. I remember when Lori Vallow, the first time I heard Nancy Grace talking about Lori Vallow, and she was like, cult mom. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell Mr. Snotty because he loves to talk about Top Mom. Right. Yeah, me too, Jaguars, always. Unsolved mysteries and every bit of it. Like I used to just keep it on Discovery Channel, but even way before that even came out. Yeah, I was all over that stuff. Court TV, I would just keep it on all night and just take little naps. Watch every damn trial I could get my hands on. I remember I wasn't allowed to watch Helter Skelter. I was supposed to be out of the room, and I did one of my low crawls down the hall and got myself underneath the coffee table, which is what I used to do when I was supposed to not. And I did watch it. I was a spoiled brat. As soon as they caught me, they just, okay, whatever. I always did what I wanted. So they'll come to yours. I know he's all, I don't know how you can sleep watching this stuff. And I'm like, how do you travel watching the shit you watch? Craziness. So, okay, so because legs, and we were talking about earlier about like the whole, you know, everybody trying to tell me what the fuck to do all day long in my life, which I do not appreciate. Oh yeah, he did. You know what's really funny, Jaguar? That's funny you say that, because he was really I really love to get his perspective on current cases that were going on and stuff. But you know what? He did not try to talk about his cases. He just didn't care for it. It was not easy. And I noticed this about, so my dad, doing homicide, he had a tough time talking about his cases, and he wasn't trying to get into him really big involved, but like things that would be big, like OJ and stuff like that. I love getting his perspective on it, and he would give it to you. But he really didn't, that was hard for him. He didn't like talking about that stuff. And when I first started covering Quentin Simon, so my brother was search and rescue coordinator for the state of Arizona for many years. And I called him and asked him about if he wanted to go through everything with Quentin Simon. And he said, I don't like doing that, sis. I don't. And it was hard for him to, he was like, what all happened? And I told him a lot of it. And he was like, well, and then I told him, I go, you know what? I actually remember a little girl that you looked for once, that you had her picture, a 5x7 of her always. And he said, I still do. And yeah, they don't really get past that stuff very easily. And I really wanted to push him on Quentin Simon, but I could tell that it was not a good idea. And at that time, I told him, I feel like going there. And he was like, well, settle down. You might want to settle down. So as soon as we scheduled our trip there, I just texted him and said, I'm going to Savannah. And he said, well, I'm not a damn bit surprised. So, but yeah, Jaguars, I absolutely loved. If I asked my dad a question about stuff, he would give it, but he didn't want to talk about that stuff. And I realized that they struggle with those stories. And I know once my brother one time said, technically he was supposed to call a search off, and he was like, okay, let's just go a little bit further. And they end up finding this little girl, and that bothered him forever, because he said, how many times did we call it off? And if we just did it, kept going, even though, you have parameters that you are supposed to stick with. But had he not kept it going when he was not supposed to, they would not have found her. That's hard to fucking live with. But so legs, one of my things, okay, so like you said about the whole seatbelt thing, I have another one of those major pet peeves. Okay. And that is, now I'm going to probably lose some people here. I get it. Okay. And don't come for me, some of you people. I'm just telling you. Okay. This is how I feel. When I am a vehicle and I'm driving down the road, that is where I'm supposed to be. Now, Clearly, we're supposed to, also bicycles are supposed to be on there. I 100% disagree with that. I don't want to hit a bicyclist. I don't. And if I do, it's going to fucking piss me off because I'm going to have to live with that shit. But they absolutely take over the damn road like they own it. And I don't care for that. It's really big here. I have been on roads that they were doing work on and there was no shoulder. And the sun is straight. One thing about Arizona, if you get the sun at a certain time of the day in your eye, you cannot see anything. That is a damn fact. You can have your sunglasses on. You can have all these things. You cannot see. It's horrible. So it's in the fucking bicyclist's best interest to not use that road. But they won't. They have to have it. And it really pisses me off. So that's another peeve of mine. And so I have this really hysterical video. So I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Rob Ford, the crack smoking governor of Toronto. The guy's a fucking train wreck, no question about it. Okay, well.
Oh, shit, I know what this is going to be about.
I'm telling you guys, okay? It's not funny.
Oh, God.
Mr. Snotty's getting it. It is funny. First time I showed my son I told my son about Rob Ford. We looked him up on YouTube. This is a long, long time ago. And I'm telling you, my son was like, how did you keep this to yourself? It's fucking hilarious. This guy, he was wrong in every way, so many ways. And he's not alive right now, okay? He died. But
He was a prime minister of Toronto or something, wasn't he?
governor or whatever, mayor. Yes, that right. The crack smoking mayor of Toronto. Okay, and yes, he did some very inappropriate things, big time. But he went into Parliament with raising hell about bicyclists. And it is the funniest thing. Everything this guy did was like, stop it. You're not kidding me. But he looked like he was gonna, like, he really much reminds you of like Chris Farley. Like he is gonna have a heart attack any minute, right? Oh my God. Fun. Okay, I'm just gonna have to show you guys. You're gonna love it. He would make such a damn holy shit. He was in their parliament. That's what they call it, right? Dancing around. Who's that Rastafarian guy? Oh my God, I know who it is. I can't think. That reggae person. I don't know. What is that guy's name? Bob Marley. Yeah, he's literally singing and dancing in Parliament to Bob Marley. Did he steal undies from a suitcase at the airport? I don't know. Who did that? Because that sounds like a funny one too. I'm telling you what, all you have to do is put Rob Ford. Immediately will come up with crack smoking mayor of Toronto. It is some of the funniest shit. Because he was caught smoking crack. He did pass away of cancer. Oh my God, you guys, this is so fucking funny. Refuses to step down. Yeah, no, it was bad. Oh, okay. I'll just show you him smoking crack really quick. Just he says some very foul stuff too. He really does. But I can't wait to show you. Go on his big rant about bicyclists. He was so bad.
That's why he wants to be involved in everything. He wants to fight everybody's battles, and it's going to kill you. Excuse me, kill you. Don't do it. Your kids are important to you. That's what drives you, baby. That's what I love. That's why we love you. Okay. Your children, your family, your kids, your footballers, your kids that play football. That's what drives you. Family.
Driving the minority.
And your
I'm right wing.
You're right wing?
No, they say I'm just right wing.
Oh, yeah.
Radical guy.
Sure.
I'm sort of.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we get the idea. He's really fucked up right there. Yeah, the bicycle. No, I'm just saying when I call him a crack smoking, he is. Okay. Oh my God, this is funny too. Oh, it is. It's really sad, but it's actually hilarious. They would try to stop him from talking. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Losing his powers and his cool. Knocking over a councillor as he charges around. Rob Ford is the mayor who admitted smoking crack cocaine.
Where is that?
Take the crack out of the search. Cut the word crack out of the search.
Oh, well, I thought I did. Oh. Oh, shit. Is it Parliament? That's what you... Is that what they call it? Okay, bicycle... Wait. Shit. Okay, well, he absolutely is. He's so making dance. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, here we go. Oh my God, this is my favorite thing ever.
One heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, feel alright. I'm gonna sing one love, come on, love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord. Come on, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Come on over here, Lord. Sweet little sister Sue. She's a ball. Mama, Daddy.
Thank you very much. I had a great workout.
Alfie, I'm gonna give you my disc.
Okay, what about oh my God. Wait, is that one it?
Ten-minute recess. 10-minute recess. No.
Shelly, disengage. Shelly. More.
I'm a taxpayer. That's my special mention. That's my special mention.
No, I don't think so. I think we gotta before and when this resolved, before the speaker calls the meeting off.
The process of this council, if there's a code of conduct, should be going through the right process. It shouldn't be happening with I'm getting to my question, thank you. Okay, Councillor Ainsley, you got your own issues.
Councillor
So I wouldn't
Ford.
be saying too much.
Councillor Ford, please direct the question through the chair to the staff.
Again, who do I speak to about the proper code of conduct?
Councillor, matters with respect to code of conduct.
Stop.
Mayor Ford, please stop disrupting.
Do you know when we ended up getting this motion? 26 minutes before the meeting. This is not democracy. Is that fair that we get a motion 26 minutes before we decide on trying to illegally pull?
Councillor Ford, please ask a question.
I'm asking the question.
10-minute recess. 10-minute recess. No.
This, folks, reminds me of when I was watching it with my brother when Saddam attacked Kuwait. And President Bush said, I warn you, I warn you, I warn you, do not. Well, folks, if you think American-style politics is nasty, you guys have just attacked Kuwait. And you will never, you will never see something that you have, mark my words, friends, This is going to be outright war in the next election. And I'm going to do everything in my power.
Okay, Mayor Ford, your time's up.
Everything in my power to beat you guys.
Thank
And
you,
that-
Mayor Ford.
And I know something. What you're doing to me is kicking me out of my office. And it's the worst thing that you can do. I was elected by the people.
Mayor Ford.
I'm mad? You're absolutely right, I'm mad. Because every one of you guys have sinned.
Mayor Ford, your time's up.
And it is absolutely the worst thing you can do for democracy
Thank you.
in the city of Toronto.
Thank you.
What goes around comes around, friends. Remember what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, I want that bicycle one, damn it. Oh my God. Why can't they tell me? Why can't I get this? He totally does. Yeah. That might be it, because I think what he says is, you know what, people are driving drunk, but he has a problem with people riding bicycles. Oh, God. Oh, greatest hits.
These allegations are ridiculous. I cannot comment on a video that I have never seen or does not exist.
I want the police chief, Bill Blair, to release this video.
I saw a video. It's extremely embarrassing.
Rip his fucking throat out, I'll pull his eyes out, I will fuck when he's dead, I'll make sure that motherfucker's dead.
Obviously, I was extremely inebriated.
It'll be a bad, I am a sick motherfucker, dude.
Yes, I have some crack cocaine. Do I? Am I an addict? No. Have I tried it? Probably in one of my drunken stupors. Olivia Gondak, it says that I wanted to eat her pussy. I've never said that in my life tour. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize. Again, I've made mistakes. Apologizing and saying sorry, you can only say that so many times. I have apologized. I know. I embarrassed everyone. I don't know what to say. I sincerely apologize.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to find that.
It's I sent you a link.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. In my email?
No, it's in the text. In the chat.
Okay. Okay, this is it. Oh my God, I can't believe you found it. Oh my God. Okay. Mr. Snotty found it. You guys, this is the funniest shit. Oh my God. I am so excited right now. He is a character. Cyclists are a pain in the ass. pissed. I can't take it. They so are. They so are. Oh shit, legs. Okay, this is. I feel the same way about this as I do the seatbelt. Watch this. You are gonna die.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm going to be a straight shooter, as I always am. When I drive downtown every day, or at least 3 or 4 times a week to come to City Hall, there's no secret. Okay, the cyclists are a pain in the ass to the motorists. Like, let's be quite frank.
Councillor, I remind you of the need to use
Listen,
parliamentary.
but hold on. Okay, I'll read. I will retract the word ass. But the exact same argument I get from the cyclists that say to me, and as soon as I get the emails, the first thing they say is, "You're a fat slob." They go after my big belly, and I say, "Okay, I can understand that. Fine, but what's the solution?" Okay, because the cyclists say, "I hate you motorists. I can't stand you guys," and they flip you the bird as you're going down Queen Street or Dundas Street. There's this huge animosity between the motorists and the cyclists. There's this huge animosity, and it's never going to go away, Madam Speaker.
Madam Chair, can you?
The problem is we have the Etobicoke, North York, and Scarborough people that use cars all the time, and we have the downtown people that don't use cars that often. And if I lived downtown, I'd be with the cyclists. You don't need a car to go from point A to point B. I've got a few friends that are couriers down here, and they scoot around all the time. We go out on Friday or Saturday. They're here and there. They're everywhere. And that's the way to get around. I can understand that. And every single person here learned to ride a bike when they're 3 or 4. Because just over the weekend, I'm teaching Stephanie, my 4-year-old, how to ride a bike on 2 wheels. She's had a little tricycle, and now we're smoking along, and we're down at James Gardens bike path, and half of it says rollerbladers and bikes, and the other one is pedestrians. This is on James Gardens. This is a bike path that is completely organized from here down to the lake. And I think we can organize a bike path from here to the lake, but why can't we organize a road when we have motorists on it that's going on and on and on? This debate's been going on forever. The only solution is the cyclists are putting their lives at risk every time they go on this road, because if there is an accident, you know who's going to get the worst of it. We have to widen our sidewalks. I've been saying that from day one. Widen our sidewalks, split our sidewalks basically in half, pedestrians on one side, closest to the stores, and the cyclists on the other side. It will work in this city. But as long as you keep putting white paint down the line and saying, cyclists, you stay here, motorists, you stay here, you're going to have major problems. You're going to have people killed every year, which happens every year, Madam Speaker. And you know, how else are we going to do it? I haven't heard one person come up with a solution. Not one person come up with a solution. That's the only way we can do this is widen our. We have boulevards in Etobicoke green that are about 4 or 5 yards wide. If we have to take some of the green space, widen the sidewalk, and have a bike-only lane, it will work. It's the only viable solution. People can sit here and criticize, but there's animosity between the cyclists. It's never going to go away. But there are the thing that gets me though, at the end of the day, is I get a lot of emails from cyclists saying you don't support bike lanes, you're nasty, you're this, you're that. Okay, I can understand that, and I can take the criticism, but they're really digging their own grave at the end of the day. Because what's going to happen is they're going to be asked to get insurance, they're going to be asked to get license. I guarantee that's the way it's going. The motorcyclists, all the motorists who drive cars, everyone else is on. So if they're going to want the road, enough pressure is going to come. They're going to force the cyclists to, hey, if you're on our road, you have to be like everyone else. What gives you the exception? And then I told a few of them that. They said, Rob, you've got a point, but come on. I said, but listen, is it right? You can't disagree with that argument. That's going to come eventually. So we can have bike lanes all through the city. But the cyclists are the ones that are going to pay. They're going to pay through their pocketbook. And nobody likes to pay. There's no secret about it. There's a war on cars in the city. It's obvious as the days are long. We have a car registration tax. Never, ever debated in any mayor's race. Never. All of a sudden, it just dropped off $60 car registration tax. That just caught people right off guard. Infuriates people to this day. I get calls about it.
Extension, all in favor.
And if that's not an attack on the voters of the city, I don't know what is. I really don't, Madam Speaker. So yes, you're absolutely right. The speed humps are don't meet the criteria here. The stop signs, every possible thing to try to put a roadblock in front of cars in the city is there, and we've seen it over and over and over again. But really, $6 million right now in the middle of a recession. I get calls from people saying, I want the potholes fixed. And you know who says that to me? Not just the motorists, the cyclists. I just hit a pothole. I went ass over tea kettle, went on the sidewalk and hurt myself. Well, they want it fixed just as much as anybody else does. So let's put that money into fixing our roads, resurfacing them. The roads are worse than they've ever been. And I've been all over the place. I can't get my head around it, how we're sinking $6 million into this. And there's potholes still to this day. I'm calling Mr. Walsh saying, please get them fixed. We haven't got the money. We haven't got the resources. And now we're into May already, June. So, and what really gets me, what really gets me, just one thing. The good left wingers down here, like Councillor Perks and Vaughan and the Bear Maker, like the extreme left, the left, the far left, and Pam too. The funny thing is, you're the first ones that say, bail out the auto sector. We gotta fund it. We gotta build more calls. We gotta bail out the auto sector. Let's fund the General Motors. Let's get Chrysler out. Let's build cars. And but the extreme left is saying the complete opposite. We don't want cars. Well, you either support your union buddies at GM and ask for government bailouts, or you don't.
You're a little off topic.
No, but it's true, Madam Speaker. You know that's true. That's exactly where the NDP stand. Oh.
All right. Next speaker, Councillor DeGiorgio. And could I ask the Deputy Speaker to come forward again, please? Councillor Parker.
I move that Councillor Ford's time be extended by a further 7 minutes.
That's.
Oh my God, I love that so much. I'm sorry, guys, I missed that. Is so funny to me. I can't even stand it. Am I missing something crazy in my can? Oh my God. Like, he is crazy. Well, he's dead now, but I think he's hilarious. I totally agree about the damn cyclists. Okay, so I don't know what we're talking about, I guess. I just think that is the funniest shit ever. That guy's crazy. You should tell Ronnie to look up everything about Rob Ford because he's hysterical. But I need to see what's going on here, I guess, because I'm sorry I'm missing out. I'm going to catch up real quick here. Let me see. Oh shit, legs. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Sorry. Oh my gosh, legs. No. Oh, legs. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh. No, if that guy is hitting him, that needs a fucking no. Oh shit. Oh god, legs. I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, that is not okay. Not at all. Right, yeah, just try to get some evidence and try to do it, without making a big scene at first or something, I guess. I don't know. Poor thing. That is not okay. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. You're right, Frazzle. Oh. Yeah, you can't let that happen. That can't go on. Right. Right. That's exactly right. A lot of times that's what ends up happening, that they get treated worse because they told. We know this has happened a lot of times. That's why, like Frazzled said, try to record it without him knowing. Yeah, because that's horrible. Poor baby. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. No, I would lose my shit on somebody to touch my kid. Yeah, you can't let that happen. You have to handle it very cautiously And that's terrible because you should be able to just barrel right the hell in, which is hard to not do. I think Frazzled's right, though. Try to get him saying stuff, and definitely any marks or whatever. Ugh. That hurts to the core. That hurts really bad. I know with my grandkids, I would lose my mind. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, of course he does. Of course he does. Right. Yeah, you just have to be careful, Kimmy, because if they handle it differently, then he'll just end up getting in more trouble and not being able to be around his family. Yeah, if you're not careful, it'll turn out. Oh, poor thing. Social services does not do the right thing all the time, Kimmy. They don't. We've seen it a lot. Oh, what a nasty. Yeah, but we've seen too many bad things happen when that shit happens. Gotta be very careful about it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely pray for it. Absolutely. Yeah, that would be good. Talking to his lawyer about it would be good. Mm-hmm. Right, Gabby. I know for sure that my opinion probably is 95 or higher percent do, but not. You have to be afraid of those ones that don't, that drop the ball or something, because it can cause kids to get. If the parents find out, and then, but they don't get taken, then they get in trouble. That's what always scares me. Because a lot of things go very well, and that's why we don't hear about those cases, because it gets handled. It's only the ones that don't that we end up hearing about when a child dies or something. And those are the ones that scare the crap out of me. Yeah. Right. Kimmy, have you not heard of Gabriel Fernandez? The cops came and told him how much trouble he would be in for telling. Nobody protected that kid. Nobody. Oh, Kimmy, that is a worst case. It'll look up Gabriel Fernandez. That'll break your heart. Oh, good God. It's the first time ever CPS workers were actually charged criminally. What happened with that child was horrible. Horrible. No, I know not all. You know what, Kimmy? I think I 100% believe that most people are good, and definitely most people that work at CPS are good. Most cops are good, but the ones that aren't get these kids killed because their parents find out they told. That's what scares me to death. Right. Right. Get some facts and then say, listen, I'm going to stay calm. We're going to handle this, or I'm going to handle it. I know. I believe in you, Kimmy. I know. That's exactly how I feel. And a lot of times it's bureaucracy. It's bull crap that stops people from doing their best job. I know. But those times scare the crap out of me. Everybody let that kid down. That was the most horrible thing you've ever seen. See, that's the scary part. Look at that guy who raped that woman and then got custody of her child. I think that was in Georgia. Because of who he knew. I know, I just get so afraid. Oh, Kim, if you look up that case, you will. I just get terrified every time since then. People watch that shit happen. The teacher was going to, the teacher, the teacher said, you know, she would have just taken the child, but she would have ended up in jail herself. Because she reported and reported and reported and reported. And they weren't doing anything. And he just got in more trouble every time they found out there was a report. The kid was damn near bald. He had, I mean, there's so much, so much. You can't even, you can't. That one will tear your heart out, and good God, it's the most horrible story ever. Right. Yep, legs, I get it. Oh, it's horrible. And then you find out all the people who knew and try. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure the teacher quit teaching. The nurse in the emergency room quit her job. Nobody could even take what happened. They couldn't take it. When he was 2. Oh, right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I'm sorry, I wasn't understanding. No, I can understand that feeling though. I get that feeling because you feel very lost. Like, what do you do? Yeah, exactly right. Your hands are tied. Oh God. See, yeah, that's yeah, that's sad. I'm really sorry, like shit. I would lose my mind. Yeah, I would just try to get some evidence and keep it on the DL for a while. Oh, I bet. Hey, Devious. How are you? Nice to see you. We did our recap on the trial today, and I've gone on a big rant about people thinking it's up to them to decide what I get to watch. I don't like cancel culture one bit. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Legs. Yeah, because he doesn't want to do anything that's going to cause it to be worse, right? He doesn't to make himself look bad when that's not it, you know? I have to ask you, Devious, have you ever heard of the crack smoking mayor from Toronto? Because that guy makes me pee my pants. I just really quick want you to throw that in because he's funny as crap. He's dead and he didn't do a good job. I mean, he was smoke crack. But he's funny as shit. And he looks exactly like Farley, Chris Farley. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty upset about the cancel culture shit of people. If you don't like someone, just don't watch them. Yeah. Take a trip down YouTube lane with Rob Ford. First time I told my son about it, he was like, why have you not told me this already? Because this is the funniest shit. I like to laugh and it makes me pee my pants. But yeah, I don't appreciate people trying to get people thrown off of platforms. And it's, I was telling everybody tonight, I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow, but I'm thinking of trying to go maybe to Rumble or somewhere. Like, I don't appreciate this shit. There's a lot of foul, nasty shit that I don't care for, but I still don't think people should be taken down. I don't agree with that. Because you're also limiting what I get to watch, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, what else is going on? Is there something more going on? Shit balls. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Legs, too. Yeah, you definitely got to handle that very, very carefully. You got to handle your son and your grandson very, very carefully with that. Right. And that's just the whole thing. Whether you like somebody or not, that's too bad. If you don't like them, then don't watch them. I find Mallory disgusting, but you know what? I just don't watch her. It's her right to be herself. I don't care. I would never, ever. I have refused always to sign any petition getting rid of anybody. Just because I don't like them doesn't mean that they should go. It's not my choice not my place to shut anybody down. And the people who want to watch, why not let them? It's disgusting to me. It's very disgusting. The people that I can't stand the most, I would never. I've seen lots of petitions to get rid of Katie Joy, and I refuse to be any part of that. I think she's an idiot, but my opinion is not supposed to rule. That's oh, what now? He was run off YouTube. I used to look forward to watching him. I really hope they don't mess with Justin. I do. But I assume they probably will. Well, that one already calls him Spanky, which is just dumb. But BHB doesn't do herself any favors, that's for sure. But whatever. Again, her people are allowed to like her and give her money and do whatever they want to. It is permanent. Oh my God. Shit. Shit. Oh my God. That is so disgusting. I can't handle that. No, you don't get right. First of all, we have there is a judge that's going to judge every one of us. We don't know. None of us have any right to do that. But just because you don't like them doesn't mean I don't. What? Oh my God. I don't know, JJ Crew. I don't. Unirock is a complete fucking idiot. And this has been nonsense, absolute goal. There's been no question in my mind. That is all she has been about, is getting rid of Molly. She's been caught in so many fucking lies. God, Can't stand that woman. But what the hell is Unirock going to talk about now? Because that's all he does talk about. Oh, shit. Yeah, I know. She probably does need a distraction, and she probably needs to go to a different platform. But that should be her own decision, not somebody else's. Oh, it makes my stomach hurt. That's her livelihood. That's so I don't know. I don't know about all these channels. I know that Queen Bee was the one who named me Snot Rocket when we were in Savannah. I still don't know her though, but I think she was the one that had that crackhead there. Who else are you saying? Yeah. I can't remember the channel that told fibs about me, and I called her out, and she still doesn't ever want to acknowledge it. Doesn't really matter, but it just wasn't true. She literally said that Molly was in my channel giving me all kinds of cash, what do you call it? Chat, I don't know, chat money, whatever. And I was like, no, not one time. So it must have been Cash App. And I go, no, try again, because I don't even have it. I mean, you're just not being honest. So that makes me think, well, you're not honest. Because you straight told a fib on me. That's for damn sure. Oh, wow, Gabby, I didn't. Oh, shit. No, I did not know that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know even whatever else these people talk about, but from personal experience, she absolutely said, I told you guys that story. I was in fucking dollar store, and I heard this woman saying about me, and I was like, hey, wait, what? That didn't happen. No, it did not. And I can prove it didn't happen. So that I clearly, I can't believe whatever else she says. Thing I know about her, I don't even know who it is. What do you mean? I don't think I think she figured out whatever was happening with her blacking out things. Are you sure? Wow. Oh no. Wow. Okay, I missed that part. Wow. Is that part of, remember when she wouldn't be able to see and stuff? She would. have like these episodes. But that's her money. That's how she makes money. I mean, that's. I mean, I'm sure she will be okay. It's not like, I mean, I don't know her business. I don't need to know her business. And that's not even the point. The point is, if she has an audience, why? Let them. Yeah, has Justin done anything since? I just barely heard this. I didn't even listen to Charlotte's live. I listened to it later because I was listening to that trial. Right. That's why they don't like her. And Mallory's so fucking proud of herself. That makes me super sick. I dislike her even more now. I'm just curious. I didn't have time to check around with any, like with Justin. So I don't know if he's had a live yet or. Right? Doesn't she just make you sick? Yeah, I wonder about Jerry. Yeah, well, I know Jerry does, but DC was here earlier, right? She does also. I know Jerry's there. It's a lot with her dad right now. I should check my phone. Right. Yeah. See, I don't even want to hear Michelle. See, that's the thing. She just keeps being able to talk somewhere every damn day, and she's gross. Her over her mother's death. Yeah. Oh, what, Michelle? Oh, I didn't see that. Of course she did. Yeah, the hatefulness is really disturbing. You know, when people get so thrilled about people's pain, it's disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to watch some stuff when I get off here because I barely found out. I had no idea about this pants stuff you guys were saying. I'm totally lost about a lot of it. I saw where Michelle's asking, you know, anybody who's made a video about her, tagging her or anything, if she could, if you would take those down because it's really triggering for her. How about no? How about too fucking bad? Hateful fucking cuss. Wow. She is disgusting. She is so disgusting. You know, you think about it. She does things like drive drunk, drive and drink. That shit, those are breaking laws. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to. That's on Tragic's page. I don't know if I ever. I don't think I even find her ever. Oh, okay, I had to reread this. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, she's so full of crap too. It is manipulation. No, she says the most vile shit about people. No way. Mm-mm. My baby Louise is snoring really hard. Babe. No.
Sorry, Weezy. Sorry,
She was
Weezy.
snoring. It's the cutest darn thing when she snores. Huh? It is cute. Right? Oh, I absolutely would have. She went to that her liquor store. Wow. Did you talk to the people that eat the nasty, funky food that she cooks? Yeah, I don't know how she did it either. Oh, they were talking about it? Oh, God, I got lots of shit to catch up on. 'Cause I am lost about... I'm dying to find out about people not wearing pants because I have no damn idea about that. But it sounds... I hope so, Gobby. I hope so. Can you imagine? I would never eat a stranger's food, but... Ugh. Oh, my God. Wow. I had no... Oh, that's awesome. Right? I'm hoping... I wanted to talk about it tomorrow when I do the one tomorrow during the day. Because I really didn't know anything tonight. I still don't. But I know I'm definitely looking for a different platform because this is bullshit to me. Yeah, I definitely will try to... I don't care for it at all. And the fact that there are people celebrating tonight really, really rubs me wrong. Now, I'm going to try to find out because I don't understand it. I know, though, that I played for you guys where Nonsense told people to go and mass report her. That pissed me off right then. Why don't you? Why? Ugh. She's tried to pretend some kind of shit about Dre McCray or whatever, all this stuff. There's no, it's very clear. She just hates Molly. That's 100% clear, which that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But trying to get somebody to stop, I just don't. So with all that said, I'm going to shut it down because I'm going to try to check into more stuff now. I want to know. I'll be on at 10 o'clock in the morning, my time. I'll try to know more, and we can even go around and try to check shit out together. But thanks for hanging out and listening to. Right, me too, Bobby. And you know what? She was so close to 100,000. I was getting really excited about that. Fucking people. Oh. Pisses me off. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so, so much. I do. I love you. Yes, we do. Yeah, let's not forget, we need to pray for Jerry for sure. I know he is home. I did find that out, but they've got a lot going on. Definitely for Sam and Brandon and Legs. For Molly for sure. We need to continue to pray for Lisa, my ex, my kid's stepmother. Please continue to pray for Lisa. And I know there's lots. Please pray for my aunt. She's recovering. And for the weather, for all you guys. Stay safe. Legs frazzled. You guys stay safe, okay? Please. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you guys so much. Thank you. I know you are. I am too. But, you know, gets to be a lot some days. Thank you guys. I love you.